Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome to the Adventures of Severus Dickus. It's the first week of Sextilis. Severus Dickus, the butcher, has been summoned by Pompous Gittus, the legate of Legio LXIX Fellatio, for an interview without wine. Destroy the Vulgari tribe, or you'll be sent home in ignominy. Dickus therefore marches to confront Veruca with a big gang. Yes folks, it's the Showdown. And here's the two forces for the battle. Severus Dickus has two Optios with him, Titus Anus and Minimus Coccus, 3 groups of legionaries, 3 groups of auxiliary foot, 2 groups of bows and 1 group of auxiliary cavalry. Meanwhile, Veruca has gathered his warriors. He's got 2 status 2 leaders with him, which are Fungal and Pussy, 1 group of both sworn, 4 groups of warriors, 2 groups of fanatics, some slingers, some tribal javelins, some Germanic cavalry, but he's also got Arminius Wall and the Wailing Women. The main feature of this battlefield is the river that runs from left to right, and it is going to be a medium obstacle to anybody attempting to cross it. Veruca and his warband welcoming committee are already on this side of the river. Their deployment zone is behind them, and they also have 6 ambush points as indicated here. The Roman deployment zone is at the top of the table as indicated here. The objective for both sides is quite simple. It's to drive the enemy from the field. Roman force morale is on 10 and the Germans have got the wind up them and they're on 11. Here's the Roman deployment zone looking across the valley to the river, and Veruca with his waiting warband. Romans need to be careful. There's lots of terrain where obviously the Germans can ambush from. And the Germans are not going to be very aggressive per se, in that they'll be waiting for the Romans to come to them. Leader 5, blue leader 5, that is one of the fanatics, no. Blue leader 2 is old Fungal, he's with Veruca. Red leader 1, here we go. They'll immediately get into close order and start making their way over to Veruca. Leader 3, that's Minimus Coccus with the auxiliary foot. And they'll be coming on to 2 groups here. Again, close order. Red leader 5, that's one of the bows. Bit of flank protection for Severus. Veruca, no. Leader 4, more fanatics, no. 3 is Pussy, he is going to wait. Optio, no. 4, that's the other bows. They'll come out here. They've got a range of 24, so they'll open fire immediately. Fires to hit. That's pretty hopeless. 1. And 3 is 1 shock. Red leader 6 is the cavalry. They'll be looking to close down some of these ambush points early. Blue 7 is the javelins. And they're all going on this one card, otherwise I'll take ages going through the pack. So these javelins will deploy here, these javelins here, and these javelins here. So these will fire at the bows, hitting on 5s, that's 4 hits. Light armour, 3 shock. They'll fire at the Legion, they're just in range. 2 hits. 1 kill. And these will fire at the bows. 3 hits. 3 shock. Blue leader 8 is the Germanic cavalry. They'll deploy up here, come out of the deployment zone. And they'll be eyeing up those auxiliary cavalry. Leader 6. Well, that's the slingers. Again, they'll both be coming out on that card. First lot come out here and smash the auxiliary cavalry. Eagle 5s, 2 hits. And I don't think that's any effect. Yeah, medium armour, no effect. I think the other group of slingers will come out of here, deploy up there, and give a smattering towards the century. Hitting on 5s, that's a good hit. 3. I have to split them, 1 on each. Rear group, 1 shock. Left hand group, no effect. And front group 1 shock. And I haven't got a card for them yet because he's a super numerum leader now that Minimus Coccus has come out with 2 auxiliary foot. This lot are in skirmish order. They'll come here, soak up a bit of missile action and then try and scatter those skirmishers. In fact, they do have javelins, so they will fire. Right, they'll be firing at the slingers with 4 dice, and that is a miss. And Tempest Fugit, that is it. Everybody's out. And a turn. So early minutes of the confrontation, we've got the 2 sentries moving forward. A bit of skirmish action to their front with the javelins and the slingers and the bows from the Romans. And Veruca sits behind the river waiting. Leader 4, auxiliary bows. Right, there they are. 7 dice because of that shock. They will fire at the slingers, I think. Leader 5s, just the 2 hits. Slingers are naked. Oh, God, blimey, rubbish. Leader 8, that's the cavalry. Right, they will be after the auxiliary cavalry. They've got to go across the stream, which is broken, so it's 2 dice 6 plus 4, taking away the lower dice. So they go 6. Leader 4, fanatics, not yet. Leader 7, well, that's the auxiliary skirmishers. Right, they will throw their last javelin at the slingers and then move. That's 3 hits this time, that's better. Again, naked target. So 1 shock, 1 kill. Then they will charge 2 dice 6 there, so they will evade and they will evade. Slingers first, ooh, go 10. And the javelins 6. And the auxiliary foot skirmishers will go 4. Right. Okay. They did a good job there. Leader 5. Fanatics. No, not yet. Leader 2. Fungal. He'll take a point of shock off the mob. Leader 1. 2 points of shock off. Century advances. And they go 6. Blue leader 7. Javelins. Right, this lot will fire at the century. No hits. And they'll move back. This lot will turn around and fire at the auxiliary foot. Heal 5s. Cracking hit. Damage. 1 shock. And these guys here, I think they'll switch targets to the cavalry. Nothing. Very ineffectual. Blue leader 3, Pussy. Yeah, not yet. 5, red is the bows. They'll fire at this lot. 7 dice because of the shock. Ooh, look at that. Need that for the effect. But that's pretty good. 2 kill and 3 shock. Six is the cavalry. 2d6 plus 4. They're making their way to that ambush point deployment area, but they only go 7. Whether this is best use of the cavalry or not, I'm not quite sure. And Tempest Fugit, end of turn. Red leader 7, auxiliary foot skirmishers. Here they are. They are going to try and close down this deployment / ambush point. 2 dice because of that broken ground and less 1 because of that shock, so they don't manage it. Blue leader 5, fanatics, not yet. Red leader 4, bows. That's these chaps here. They're going to come over here. It's -3, so they only go 5, but that's perfect. And they'll fire at them. On 5s. 2 hits. No effect. Veruca. No. Blue leader 7. That is the javelins. These 2 groups will be firing at the auxiliary foot. Last throw. Group on the right, 1 hit. No effect. Group on the left, well, that's a bit better. 3 hits. One shock. And both of those groups will retire 2d6. Group on the left will go 11. And group on the right, 10. They weren't at the races today. Red leader 2, Titus Anus. No, you can't do anything. Red leader 5 is bows. I'll fire at the slingers. 7 dice. 3 hits. 1 kill, 1 shock. I did actually forget to fire these javelins last turn, so they will go now. Just the 3 dice for their final javelin, and that's all a miss, and they will retire. 4. Red leader 3, Minimus Coccus. Hoorah! Well, he's lagging behind a bit, and catches up there slightly. And Tempest Fugit, end of turn. The sentries grind forward and the barbarian skirmishers have been pushed aside. So I think it will be time for an ambush in a minute, otherwise the Germans are going to be overwhelmed. Red leader 6, cavalry. Well, there they are. I'm not going to bother rolling for that. They are over to that deployment point. That will get shut down at the end of the turn. Blue leader 3, pussy. Not yet. Red 5, some bows. Well, they're just going to move up here anyway. 2 dice less 3, so they go 3, ideal. And they'll fire at the slingers. 7 dice hitting on 5s. Pathetic miss. 7, that's the auxiliary skirmishers. Right, they'll try and shut down that deployment point to the right as we look, and they go 1 inch. They are stuck in that rough ground. Leader 4, fanatics. No, I don't know, not yet. And Tempest Fugit. End of turn. Red leader 1, Severus Dickus. Away we go, grinding forward. They go another 4. Whilst he's at it, he's going to dress ranks, so he's going to get the rear to come in the front there. Veruca, no. Fungal, no. Oof, Tempest Fugit. End of turn. Red leader 5, bows again. Oh, they're just cracking on with the slingers here. Dreadful shooting though. 1 hit. 1 kill. Veruca, no. Fungal, no. Blue 7, javelins. Well, none of them have got any missiles left. This lot will retire. Go 8. Blue leader 8, that's the cavalry. Well, they're still after the Roman auxiliary cavalry, so away they go. 2d6 plus 6, 10. And there they are, bearing down on the Roman auxiliary cavalry. Leader 6, that's the slingers, what's left of them. Right, these chaps are going to turn around and fire at these. Hitting on 5, 1 hit. Medium armour. 4-5 shock, 6 kill, 1 shock. And these chaps here, 4 of them, they'll fire at the auxiliary sentry. 2 hits. 4-5 shock, 6 kill. 1 kill. And they will retire. 6, ideal. So there they are, just pulling back in front of the auxiliary sentry there, getting covered by the Germanic cavalry. Optio, Titus Anus, can't do anything. Leader 3 is Pussy. Ooh, not yet. Red leader 7, auxiliary foot skirmishers. Can they break out of this rough ground? The answer is barely. 2 inches. Right, blue leader 4, fanatics. Okie dokie. Time for action has come. The fanatic's going to burst out of this ambush point just to the right and scream into these skirmishers who are going to evade. So they go 2d6. Ooh, they only go 3. So they go there, and I'm afraid the fanatics are going to catch them in the rear. Alright, away we go. 1 point of shock on the auxiliary, can't do anything about that. 2 kills, armour saves on 5-6 I think, so they don't save either. 1, 2, they're up to 6. 1 kill going back on the fanatics. Don't save that, so they drop to 5 on the fervour, and he goes. Anybody withdrawing for shock? No, they got 6 with 6, and they've got obviously 5 with 5 fervour. So we go again. Obviously they're fighting valiantly, but that's another 3 shock. Can't do anything about that. Another 2 kills. Ooh, neither saved. So 1, 2, another 2 shock. They'll be routing. 2 shock coming back on the fanatics. And a kill, which is not saved either, so he's gone, and they are down to 2 further. But they're going to break. There's 4 with a lot of shock, so they're going to go 2d6 away, 10, and they're gone. Bad things happen. 6, oh dear. -2. Romans are on 8, and they will follow up 2. Reasonably successful. Red leader 4. Well, that's these bows here, and they'll fire straight into the back of the fanatics. 5's to hit. That was a 6, I think. Anyway, it's 4 hits. Oh dear, 2 shocks. So the fervor's gone. Red leader 3. Minimus Coccus. So similar to Severus Dickus, we'll do address ranks there. He'll go forward, and the centurion will move forward. 2. Grinding its way. Blue leader 5. Ooh, more fanatics. Not yet. Red leader 6. Cavalry. Right, 2d6 plus 4. They will about turn and slam into the Germanic cavalry. Let's have a fight here. What do they get there? 13, that's enough. Auxiliary cavalry actually outclassed in the first round, but they have better armour, so this is an interesting little combat. There's 5 shock on the Romans, they can't do anything about that. Armour save on a 5-6. Ooh, saved. Right, 2 shock coming back. And 2 kills. And they are 2 kills. Gone. And they're on 4. No excess shock, go again. Both sides lose a lot of dice very quickly here. Oh, 3 shock on the barbarians, so 1, 2. 3. 2 kills on the Romans. Saved 1, didn't save the other. Right, so both sides have excess shock here. The Romans have 1 excess shock, so they go back 2 inches only. The Germans have got 4 with 7, so they go back 6. Both sides, bad things happen. Romans, 1, no effect. Germans, 1, no effect. Okay. Severus Dickus. Here he comes, just walking down the street. Ooh, another 6. Final card, Tempest Fugit. Can you believe it? Right. Wow. What a round. Blue leader 6. Slingers. Well, these slingers here are going to about turn and fire at the cavalry. Try and get rid of them. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. And no effect. Pretty useless. Red 5. Bows. No fire at the slingers. Try and clear them out of the way. 2 hits. Hey kids. Oh, 2 kill, crikey. Bang, bang. Go on, mate. Blue 2, fungal, no. Blue 5, ooh, fanatics. There we go, the fanatics going to dive straight out of Veruca's gang here and smash into Severus Dickus. They need to try and weaken them before Veruca gets involved, so let's see what happens here. Old Severus is not getting involved at the moment. Well, 3 shock each. Let's see what defensive dice does for the Romans. Cancels it all out. This might be a forlorn hope by the barbarians. 3 shock coming back, can't do anything about that, so they're down 3 further. Go again. Bit better by the fanatics there. Defensive dice will save 1 kill and all of the shock. Armor save is saved. Oh dear, oh dear. 1 shock, so they go down to 2. 2 kills. Not saved. Oh, I better roll, that's a bit cocky. Not saved. So 1, 2, and down to 0 further. Now the Romans won by 2, but these are fanatics, so they're going to stay there. End of combat. Veruca. Not yet. Oh, Severus Dickus, let's go again. 2 kills each. It's a bit cocky. Not so. The shock is saved, but kills are not. 4, 5, 6 they are. 1 is not, so there's 1 kill. 2 kills coming back. 1 saved, 1 not. Go again. Fanatics down to 50%. No further. Defensive dice from the Romans. Oh, that's a bit cocky. Okay, the shock is saved. The kills are waiting on the armor check. Oh, they don't save either. So 1 definitely is... No, Severus is not involved, so bang, gone. 3 kills coming back. None of them saved. Fanatics wiped out. But they took 3 with them. Alright, bad things happen for Fanatics. 1, no effect. How significant is that going to be? Right, Minimus Coccus. Here we go. Goes up 6. Blue leader 7 javelins. Well, they're a busted flush and effectively out of the game, certainly at the moment. Optio Titasanus can't do anything. Blue leader 8 Germanic cavalry. Well, they can't do anything, but I'm just going to pull them back a bit, I think. They go miles. Well, there they are, carrying behind Veruca, licking their wounds at the moment. And I tell you what, I'm always forgetting, but the wailing women are going to appear now, just in case old Veruca needs a rally point. Blue 3, Pussy. Well now, ambush point slingers, I think they can just charge straight through them. Indeed they can. So, we're in. Get them out of the way. Minimus Coccus caught on the hop. Right, I need to roll for fervour. They get 6. So fantastic, 5 points of fervour each. Nice ball from the auxiliary there. Let's see what defensive dice can do though. They save 2 shock, which is that. Go on. They've got medium armour, so it's save on a 5-6. They do not save any. 1, 2, 3. Is Minimus hit? He's not. 4. Bang. No, not that there. Right, coming back is 1 shock, so fervor's down to 4. And a kill. Is a kill. Go on. Fervor down to 3. Auxiliary lose by 2. They fall back 1 inch per shock. So they'll go back 4. These will follow up equal to fervor, which is 3. So combat is broken. But it's a bad thing's happen. 6. -2 for the Romans. They're down to 6. Red leader 4. What's the bows? Well, I guess they will fire at the fanatics. 2 hits. and 2 shock. 6 is the cavalry. Quite sure what to do with them. I've got so much shock on them. They just stay there, I think. Red leader 4, bows. Well, they'll keep firing at those fanatics there. That is a cracking hit of 3. To kill. Red 6, cavalry. Again, they'll bide their time. Oh, here we go. Bit of Signa card action. 1 blue Signa, 2 blue Signa, and Severus Dickus. Right, he's going to dress ranks again. This lot will come in here. Keep them at 50%. Make sure they're up as high as they can be. I don't think they can move forward though. Blue Signa. Leader 3, Pussy. Oh, here we go. Right, they're all steaming. I've got to bother rolling for that. They're there. Auxiliary are hard pressed here. Especially after that. Right, defensive dice. Save 3 shock. That's a good roll. They take 2. Oh, I save on a 5-6. Oh, save 1. 1's gone. Another point of shock. They're going to rout. And just 2 coming back. So they're going to drop to 4 and they will drop to 2. Dear oh dear. Right, so it's 3 with 7. Well, it's 4 with 7 because of Minimus Coccus. So actually, they don't rout. They go back 3. That's what I got wrong previously. And they will advance 2 only. Combat ends, but it's another pushback. 1, which is no effect. Oh, the auxiliary hanging on there. But I'll tell you what, they'll play 2 cards out of hand now and get some shock off. Blue 6, Slingers. Well, these slingers here will have a go at the cavalry, and that's a miss. I think they'll just move away to their left. Over there. These slingers here will turn and have a go at the century. Still got 5 dice. Hitting on 5s. Reduce the armour though. So that's 1 shock. Blue leader 1. Now, Veruca. I have been forgetting to do further, so I'm going to allow him to do a couple of rolls there because that's my mistake. So let's say a previous roll was 5. So they all get 2 further. Now he's rolling again. 3. And I'll go up by another 1. That is it. Optio, shock coming off the century. Blue 4. Well, I think that's these fanatics here. And what do they do? I don't know. I'm going to get to this stage. They're going to charge them. Whether they can or not, I'm not quite sure. They got -2. They go 6. Okay, so the bows will evade. And go 8. Right. Blue leader 7. Javelins, no. Leader 2 is Fungal. He can't do anything at the moment. Tempest Fugit. Right, the only ones that haven't been are the cavalry, so I tell you what, you can pick those up. 3, and that's 3 points of shock off. And get themselves organised. End of turn. Well, interesting times. Both the century in the middle with Severus Dickus and indeed Veruca with his main warband not overly taxed at the moment. But Minimus Coccus has been pushed back and been hammered quite severely by Pussy. Cavalry have sort of negated each other, and it is massively in the balance. Although, that said, the Romans have dropped a few points in force morale. Watch out, Severus Dickus. Titus Anus, no. 1 point of shock off the Auxilia. Red leader 4, bows. Well, I guess they can about turn. And they will fire at them again. They've got to clear them out of the way, then they can get cracking. That's a good hit. One kill and 2 shock. They're gone. Bad things happen. 5. And that's -1. The first force morale drop for the barbarians, they're on 10. And the bows will now move 1d6, but they don't because they've got that shock. Blue 3, Pussy. Well, they are straight in there. These bows will have to evade. Go 7. Auxiliary in trouble here. On a save. Well, they've done well there. Not on a save, that was a defensive phase save. 1 shock. Back up to 5. 3 kills, saving on a 5-6. Ooh, save 2, 1 kill. So he's gone. We're up to 6. 3 with 6 are definitely going to break now. 1 kill coming back is a kill. That's down to 3. Right, Minimus Caucus Gang will break and run 8. They'll go through that rear rank. Give them 2 and follow up to, so they're in. Go again. Before we do that, bad things happen. 6, oh dear. -2, Romans on 4. And that is an absolute catastrophic failure for the auxiliary there. So defensive dice, saves 1 kill only. 4 shock, they're up to 6. 5 kills, armor save on a 5-6. They save 2. Four with 9, they're going to rout 1. What's it coming back? They're down to 2. 2 kills, 1 on each. Don't save either. So he goes and he goes. They're both down to 1 further, but they've done their job. They've smashed the auxiliary sentry there. And they're going to rout. They go 6. Bad things happen. 4. -2. Oh dear, the Romans are on 2 and they will advance 2 inches. Wow. What a good effort, Pussy. Blue leads 6 slingers. All of a sudden, Severus Dickus doesn't get a good feeling. Gets hit on the side by 1. And that's a kill. Oh dear. Gone. There he is, Severus Dickus. What's he going to do? Well, he will play 1 Signa card. I think he's got to go for it and try and grind forward. So it's 3 dice. Take away the lower because of crossing the river. Oh, he goes 6. Is it enough? Well, actually it is. They're in. It's a massive gamble by Severus Dickus here, but he's got to do something. He's going for it. Right, we'll split the fight into 2 sides. So this side with support and this side with support, both with Veruca and Severus Dickus and old Fungal and Optio on the other side. Right, this side first. Both Severus Dickus and Fungal are full on in. 4 hit from the Barbarians. Defensive dice from the Romans. Just takes away the shock, actually, not the kill. But the armor save is 4, 5, 6. And, oh no, it's not. Right, gone. But no shock. 2 shock coming back. So, we'll have 1 off here. And 1 off at the rear. 2 kills. No saves. So, Matey's gone there. Is one of them on Veruca? No. Another one. Further's gone. On the other side. Good hit by the Barbarians. Defensive dice for the Romans. Saves 3 shock. So 1 and 2 of those shocks off these ones. Defensive dice 4, 5, 6. They saved all. No effect. 1 shot coming back. They're down to 2 further. 1 kill is not saved. Another one goes. And they're down to 1 further. We go again. Well, this is now biting stuff. Here we go again. Round 2. Fair bit of shot coming back on the Romans here. Defensive dice. That is all saved. Oh, my lordy. Right, 3 shot coming back. They will drop to 1. They're up to 2. 1 kill. Not saved. Bang. 3. Titus Anus side. Barbarian's doing well for shock there. What's the defensive dice? Saves 1 shock, 2 shock. So they take 1 there and spread 1 to the rear. 1 shock coming back and 2 kills, neither of which are saved. As old Fungal caught it up. No, he hasn't. 1, 2, so up to 3. Combat ends. This is an absolute brutal fight to the finish. Severus Dickus knows that this is his last chance. It's all or nothing here. He's got to go for the victory. Red signal, that shock straight off Severus Dickus' group. Ooh, and Tempest Fugit. Right, end of turn. Blue leader 2, Fungal. Well, he can take some shock off. Doesn't initiate the fight. Red 4, Bows. They're going to move over to their right. 2 dice, less 3, 7. And they'll fire at Pussy's gang. Hitting on 5, so that's 3 hits. Light armour, 3, 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. So that's 1 shock, 1 kill. So that further goes, and old matey at the back catches it up. Red leader 1, Severus Dickus. What's he going to do? Point of shock off there. Dress ranks. And the fight reignites. Good hit from both sides. Defensive dice for the Romans. Cancels out 2 of those kills. Armour save. Yes, no effect by the Barbarians. They take a point of shock. Can't do anything about that. 3 kills coming back. They don't save any. So 1, 2, up to 6 shock. Is one of them on Veruca? It is. What's happened to him? 2. He's lightly wounded. He's down to 2 command initiatives. They're gone. It's about things happen. 5. Level 3 leader wounded. Oh, that's -2. Barbarians dropped to 8. Right, Titus Anus side. Yeah, that's another big hit by the Romans there. Defensive dice for the Romans is all of that again. 2 shock coming back, so it goes 1 on there. Further's gone at the back. 3 kills. Not saved. 1, 2, up to 4 shock. Here's the 3rd kill on what's his face, Fungal. Yes, it is. What's happened to him? 3. Another wound. Bad things happen. Level 2 leader 6. Ooh, that's another -2. Suddenly the Barbarians are on 6. Both sides lost by 2, 1 inch per shock. So I think they can stay together because they got 4 and 2, so it's 2 inch difference. So they go back 6. But I tell you what, the Wailing Women are here, so I think this lot can just all be pushed back. Next to the Wailing Women, and they all take 1 point of shock off them. So they go down to 3, and they go down to 5. The Romans will advance 2. Combat is broken. However, the Romans are going to play 2 Signa cards from hand, and they're going to get some pillar. This group here firing up the Oathsworn when he falls to hit, so that's 2 hits. 1 kill, 1 shock. Come back to the moment because they're excess. Left hand group. 2 hits. 2 shock. They're up to 5. So they're okay. These are going to be excess. So it's 4. 5 with Veruca. So they go back another 1. So I think they're all pushed back another 1. Yeah. I think that is it. So I need a roll for pushback in combat for 2 groups there. Oathsworn is 5. Well, would you believe it? That is -2. Barbarians are on 4. And 4 for a warrior group is -1. So all of a sudden, those barbarians have dropped to 3 force morale from about 10, I think they were on at the start of that. Absolutely amazing. Can Severus Dickus pull this out the bag? 3. Well, that is Minimus Coccus. He's over here. He is just going to attach himself, I think. Well, he can move over here, which he does. He can activate these and get them to fire at them. Why not? Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. 1 on each. Left hand 1. No effect. Right hand 1. No effect. Okay. Blue Signa. Red Signa. Well, I tell you what. Barbarians are buckling. That Red Signa and the last one out of hand. 2 more and the final round of Pillar by Severus Dickus gang. So this group here. 2 hits. 1 kill. Left hand group as we look. I'll roll that one again. 2 hits. Another kill. Oh, look at that. The ranks are thinning dramatically for the Germans here. And Tempest Fugit. Right, 1 blue Signa. Barbarians are in a bit of bother now. These slingers will activate and fire at the sentry. Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Armour reduced by 1. 1 shock. End of turn. Minimus Coccus, well, he will take a point of shock off the bows and get them to fire again. Well, actually he won't. He's going to tell them to fire and them to fire. Right hand group. They're hitting on 5s, so that's 2 hits. 1 on each. Left hand group. No effect. Right hand group. Kill. This group of bows. 7 dice again, hitting on 5s. 3 hits. 2 on the near group, 1 on the far group. That's a kill. Ooh. 2 on the near group. Another kill. Wow, good effort there. Red leader 6. Cavalry, can't do anything. Got too much shock. Blue leader 6. Slingers. They'll fire again at the sentry. 1 hit. 1 shock. Blue leader 7. Javelins, well, no, they've had it. 8 is the cavalry. They can't do anything at the moment. What they could have done with that. Red Signet, that is shock off Severus Dickus group. They're down to 1. And here we go. He's got no other signals to play though, so we're straight in. 2 dice taking off the lower. So they go 5, which is more than enough. The sentry crashes into the remainder of the warband. This could be curtains for Veruca. Look at all that shock coming back on the barbarians. Defensive dice for the Romans saves that. Only 1 kill left. And the shock is saved as well. The armour is not saving, so that's gone. 3 shock coming back. They can't do anything about that. They're up to 9. A kill is saved. Okay, fine. But they're going to rout. Over on the other side. No one gets anything. So, they will rout. 2d6. They go 5. Push their way through them. Take old Veruca with them. So they get 2 shock. It's a bad thing's happened for them breaking. 6. Oh my lord. Elite group breaks. A 6 is -3. And can you believe that? The Germans have dropped to 0. Well, can you believe it? The Oathsworn have cracked. They've run away with a wounded Veruca. Fungal's wounded with his gang there. And look at that. Marching steadily forward, crushing all in its path. Severus Dickus and his legionaries of the century. Fantastic effort. They did have a worrying time on their right flank. The German left as Pussy destroyed the auxiliary legion, although Minimus Cock has managed to escape that, and they are still bothering the Germans there with bows. But anyway, back to the main event, and old Severus Dickus, what a lad. He's only gone and done it, and that's it. We can now celebrate. Well done him.